Hi, welcome back to today's practice. My name is Emily and this is day 21 of the Intentions Yoga Challenge. There's only one more day left, which is tomorrow. Today we're going to be doing a Vinyasa Flow. All you need is pen and paper because we're going to be writing some stuff down, but of course it's not mandatory. It's just an idea to set intentions for the year to come and so on. Before we get started, if you would like a chance to win this travel yoga mat, then please sign up with the link up here or down in the description. You only have until tomorrow to enter the giveaway, so make sure that you sign up quickly. And if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate if you did so. It supports my channel so much. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, and let's get started. So we're going to start in child's pose. You can just have your pen and paper in front of your mat, like so. All right, so we're going to make our way there, knees wide apart, big toes together. And then let's close the eyes as you rest your forehead down on the mat. And we'll start by taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, release. And again, deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more deep breath in and exhale to release. Now let's start to breathe in and out through the nose, creating ujjayi breaths, restricting the back of your throat, breathing all the way down into the lower belly, and then drawing the breath up into your upper back, separating the shoulder blades, expanding through the back body. Just taking a few moments here to arrive onto your mat, to settle into the space. And assuming that you are doing this class as one of the last classes of the Intentions Challenge, I would like you to take a moment to reflect on this past month and notice how you were feeling in the beginning of January, remembering how you felt through the whole month, and noticing how you feel now, and if you notice any shifts or any differences that have come up. And let's take another 3 breaths here. And then let's go ahead and come up to tabletop. So you can make your way there with the eyes closed, and let's start to move around in any direction that feels good. Maybe circular motions with the spine, or moving back and forth, or cat and cow. Whatever feels intuitive for you this morning or whenever you're practicing. Let's come back to a neutral spine. Let's extend the right leg back. Start to circle out the right ankle in one direction and in the other. And on your next exhale, let's bring knee to nose. Tuck your left toes. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg rises. Hold here, another deep breath. And then exhale, let's step the right foot between the hands. Drop the left knee, untuck the left toes. Let's reach the arms up, opening up the heart space. Heart is shining forward. Reach up through the fingertips. And As you breathe out, let's bring both hands back down on the mat and straighten your right leg as you pull the hips back, half splits. And now let's plant the hands, extend the right leg behind you. Exhale, come back to tabletop. Same thing on the left side, extend the left leg and let's go ahead and circle the left ankle in one direction and the other. Now knee to nose around your spine, tuck the right toes, send the left leg back and up, three-legged dog and hold. Now as you breathe out, let's step the left foot between the hands. Drop the right knee, untuck right toes, reach the arms up, grow tall. And on your next exhale, let's bring both hands down on the mat, and then let's pull the hips back, half splits. From here, let's extend left leg back, three-legged table, and then let's bring the left knee back down, tabletop. You can walk your knees towards the hands. Let's come onto a seat like this, Japanese style, and then you can bring your pen and paper. And I would like you to write down an intention that you have. It could just be for this practice. It could be an intention that you want to set for your year ahead. Anything that comes to your mind, it's super personal, so write whatever feels natural to you. And if you don't feel comfortable with words, you can also draw pictures of things that you want to feel, whatever is intuitive to you. So let's just take a moment. It can be affirmations. All right, take as much time as you need. When you're ready, you can turn your paper over or just keep it beside you. Pen back on the mat. Let's bring the hands down on the floor. We're going to keep the toes untucked. As you breathe in, let's pull the chest through. And then as you breathe out, round your spine. Let's lift the knees up into the chest. Inhale, drop the knees, pull the chest open. Exhale to round. Inhale, drop the knees, open up the heart. Exhale to round. And then let's release the knees down on the mat. Tuck the toes. Let's come into a forward fold, top of the mat. Maybe step your feet forward. Make sure your feet are hip width distance apart. Knees can be generously bent. And let's sway side to side. And then maybe moving through the practice today with the intention that you set on your paper or in your mind. Moving with purpose. Let's release the hands, deep breath in, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold. Two more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Last one, breathe in. Exhale, plant the hands. Let's step back, high plank. Chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Let's hold it. 2 breaths, opening up the heart space, squeezing shoulder blades together. And then let's make our way back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Let's bend the right knee, open up the hip, and just circle out that right knee in one direction and in the other. Next, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot between the hands. Crescent lunge, rise up, inhale. Exhale, let's twist to the right and hold for 3. And next inhale, let's look forward, step into twisted chair. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane chair, so lifting the heels, reaching the arms back and up. Breathe in, high mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank, chaturanga. Now as you breathe in, left leg rises. Bend your left knee, open up the hip, and let's circle out the left knee in one direction. And in the other. Next, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands, crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, twist to the left. Good. One more breath here. Next inhale, let's step forward, twisted chair. Inhale, chair pose. One time, airplane chair, lift the heels, reach the arms back and up. And then breathe in, high mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back, chaturanga. Next, inhale, right leg rises. Bend the knee, open up the hip, maybe flip your dog, wild thing. Inhale, lift the hips up high. Exhale, let's drop the hips one time. Inhale, come back to wild thing. Bring your right hand back down on the mat, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right foot steps between your hands. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Now inhale and exhale, warrior 2. Keeping the right knee bent. Let's reach through right fingertips. And then we're coming into skandasana on the left leg. Straighten the right leg, bend the left knee. And let's hold here. From here, we're coming back to warrior 2. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step or jump back, chaturanga. And next inhale, left leg rises. Bend the left knee, open up the hip, flip the dog, wild thing, inhale. Exhale, drop the hips once. Inhale, wild thing into 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands, crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Now next inhale and exhale, come into warrior 2. Reach through left fingertips. Exhale, skandasana, side lunge on your right leg, 3 breaths. Grow nice and tall. All right, now we're coming back to warrior 2. Rebend the left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back, chaturanga. On your next inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip, wild thing. Breathe in to lift the hips, breathe out to drop the hips. Inhale, lift the hips, come into 3-legged dog. And then we're going to pivot as if you're going into fallen star, but keep the right leg bent. Let's cross the right ankle over the left knee and then bend the left knee a lot. Inhale, straighten the left leg, come back to 3-legged dog. And then let's step the right foot between the hands. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale and exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach through right fingertips. Exhale, skandasana on the left leg. Inhale and exhale, warrior two once again. Reverse your warrior, breathe in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Standing splits, left leg reaches up high. Hold. And now let's try to lift the hands off the mat. Maybe the hands come to the heart space. Maybe you reach them back, airplane wings. And hold. And from here, let's step back, chaturanga. All right, left side, left leg rises. Bend the left knee, open up the hip, wild thing. Breathe in, breathe out, drop the hips. Inhale, lift. Left hand comes down on the mat. Keep your left leg bent. Imagine you're coming into side plank on the left hand. Let's cross the left ankle over the right knee. Bend the right knee a lot. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Pivot into three-legged dog. And then left foot steps between the hands. Crescent lunge, inhale. Twist to the left, exhale. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach through left fingertips. Exhale, skandasana on the right leg. Inhale and exhale, reach, warrior two once again. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Standing splits, right leg rises. Hold, and then let's try to lift the hands. Maybe hands at the heart space, maybe they reach back and up. Maybe you keep the fingertips on the floor. Keep trying to lift the right leg up higher for 3, 2, and 1. Step back, chaturanga. All right, let's take it. One sun salutation, come high on the toes, look between the hands, exhale, step, jump, float, handstand to the top of the mat. Coming into halfway lift, and then exhale to fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back, chaturanga. Right leg rises, inhale. Bend the right knee, open up the hip, wild thing. Breathe in. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, lift, keep your right leg bent as you pivot onto the right hand. Right ankle crosses over the left leg. Bend the left knee a lot. Straighten the left leg, come back to three-legged dog. Right foot steps between the hands. Crescent lunge, inhale. Twist to the right, exhale. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Reach through right fingertips, skandasana. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior, breathe in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, standing splits. Let's reach the arms back if that's okay. And then as you breathe in, stand up tall, left knee into the chest. Now we're going to bring the right hand on the right hip. Left hand holds the left big toe. Let's extend that left leg out in front of us. 3 breaths here. And now let's open up the left leg to the left. You have the option to stay here or to lean forward, bringing your chest parallel to the ground, maybe reaching the right arm back. Maybe you let go of the left foot. And then from here, let's cross the left knee behind the right ankle, come into a seat. Exhale, twist to the right. So we meet here. And on your next inhale, let's unwind, counter bow to the left. All right, we have the option to jump up into maybe a handstand or just a little hop, pushing off the right foot. So you can already bring your hands down, maybe place your right foot just in front of the left knee, And then when you're ready, push into the right foot a lot. Left leg can be straight up and maybe keep your right knee bent. Like that, okay? So we hop up and then we come into a forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale once you're there. Exhale to fold. High mountain rise. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant the hand, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, open up the hip, wild thing, inhale. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, lift, left hand comes down on the mat. Keep your left knee bent. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. Bend the right knee a lot, figure four. Pivot back to three-legged dog, plant. And then exhale, left foot steps between the hands. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach through left fingertips. Exhale, skandasana on the right leg. Inhale and exhale, back to warrior two. Breathe in, reverse. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Standing splits. Let's reach the arms back, if that's okay. Inhale, stand up tall, right knee into the chest. Now left hand comes on the left hip. Peace fingers the right hand around the right big toe. Let's extend the right leg out. 2 more breaths. Now let's see if we can open up the hip, but you want to keep your shoulders and your hips squared to the top of the mat. And then maybe either you stay there or maybe you start to lean forward, extending the left arm out to the left, maybe letting go of the right foot. And then from here, you can slowly cross your right knee behind your left ankle. If that transition is too much, you can just come back to standing and then make your way down to the mat, and we meet in this seated twist. Left foot is crossed over the right knee. Left hand comes behind you. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, let's unwind. Exhale, counter bow to the right. Come back through center. Let's get ready for the hop. You can already lift your hips. Make sure you have enough space. Left foot can be just in front of the right. And then when you're ready, let's hop up. And we will make our way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale to fold. High mountain rise. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Last chance to do something funky. Maybe you come into a crow pose and jump back. Maybe you try to hop up handstand and jump back, or you just jump or step back, chaturanga. Whatever you feel like. And we meet in downward facing dog. Let's close the eyes here. It's our first time in stillness in downward facing dog. Notice how you're feeling. Notice if you can feel the energy coursing through the body. Maybe you feel the heat or the rhythm of your breath has changed. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat. And also taking this opportunity to think about what you wrote down on that paper. Noticing how you're feeling now. And let's bring both knees down on the mat. And you can come into child's pose. And it's also your last opportunity to add something. If anything has come up that you want to add, that you want to write down, now is the time. And then when you're ready, once again, just set your paper off to the side. And then we will make our way onto our backs. So you can walk your knees forward, roll over the shins, keep the knees bent, and then one vertebra at a time. Let's come all the way down to the mat, hugging the knees into the chest. And you can close your eyes right now. Maybe you want to rock side to side, massaging the back. And let's go ahead and take happy baby, holding either the outer blades of the feet or peace fingers around the big toes, pulling the knees down into the armpits. Heels are directly over the knees. And we're trying to keep the back as wide and flat as possible. So separating the shoulder blades, pulling the shoulder blades down and the tailbone down to the floor. Let's go ahead and bring the knees together in preparation for bridge pose, just holding it for 5 breaths. Feet are hip width distance apart and parallel to each other. As you breathe in, press into your heels, lift the spine and hold. Slowly, let's release, bringing the knees into the chest once again. This time, let's just bring both knees over to the right. Left arm reaches out to the left. Now let's come back through center. And then let's bring both knees over to the left. Right arm reaches out to the right. Finally coming back through center. Let's hug the knees into the chest and lift the forehead up to the knees. And then hold the breath and squeeze as hard as you can, giving yourself the tightest hug ever for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, let it all go. Come into Shavasana. Let's take one more cleansing breath here together. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. If you feel like you have a lot of remaining tension in the body, you can take another breath or two to release. So big inhale and then exhale through the mouth. But if you feel really relaxed, you can just stay here with the eyes closed, resisting any temptation to move. And letting whatever comes up for you, letting it come up. Observing if there are any emotions, any thoughts or feelings that have arisen through the practice. Maybe letting it all sink in and letting what you wrote down sink in as well. You can even add visualization, such as each time you breathe in, you're breathing in those intentions and positive qualities that you want to add to your life. And each time you breathe out, you're letting go of anything, any thought, any feeling that no longer serves you, that you want to let go of. We will stay here for the last few moments of the practice in silence. In your own time, you can start deepening the breath and re-inviting energy and movement back into the body. And taking your time to move and stretch in any way that feels good. And we will slowly make our way out of Shavasana, meeting in a comfortable seat. And once you're there, you can rest your hands on your knees or in your lap. Grow nice and tall. Make yourself comfortable. And let's just take these last few moments to check in with yourself. To sit with however you are feeling right now, accepting whatever it comes up for exactly what it is. Not trying to change how you feel. Just observing. And when you're ready, let's breathe in, reach the arms above the head. And then exhaling, let's bring the hands to the heart space. You can rub your hands together. And then when you're ready, when the hands are warm, let's place the hands over the eyes. And slowly, you can remove the hands away from the face and blink the eyes open. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. I hope that you enjoyed it. You can keep your little paper with you, place it in your night drawer or something, just as a little reminder for the year, whatever you want to do with it. But yes, I wanted to thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow for the last practice of the Intentions Yoga Challenge. It has been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on board with me and practicing with me for this month. It's been great, so thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.